net, man.
My mom never let me eat this much cookie dough.
What would she say if she saw you eating this big scoop cookie dough blast?
I don't know. I asked her.
Don't tell your father.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
Hurry in and scoop up our new cookie dough treats. Try order ahead to get happy hour anytime.
Welcome back. Well, we've seen very hot temperatures as of recently. In fact, yesterday we were into the upper 90s. And, you know, I actually got a question yesterday. Thanks so much, David, for sending this in to me. He asked, how many days have we reached 90 degrees or higher so far for this year? Well, I went back into the record books because honestly, I was curious too, and I wanted to see how it's been hot this entire year. 49 days is the official total. Yesterday, I told David we were mostly into the 90s for 45 days. Add yesterday, we're up to 46 days. And believe it or not, we actually had 3 days of triple digits, even though it might seem like it might have been a little bit hotter. In fact, August seems pretty hot so far, but it didn't beat July. July actually had the hottest temperatures. It was the month that actually contained all 3 of those triple digit temperatures. And we're at least not going to see triple digits, at least for today, but it's going to be on track for another hot one. And I'll get to that in just a second. But if you have any weather questions, feel free to ask me. All you have to do is go to my social media profiles. Those are the best way to get a hold of me. Go to Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, and you can ask any weather questions. I'm happy to answer them. Just go to my profile right there, The Weather Megan. All right, let's get to some current weather at the moment because our sunrise is working on coming up. Not quite up just yet on our America's Mattress live tower camera, but we're starting most of the morning with just a tiny bit of some cloud cover going through our atmosphere at the moment, while we still have plenty of sun breaks to be seen all over the place. And that's going to help us heat up yet again. We'll stay with some of those clouds, though. In fact, we still are looking at some on our radar and satellite working on into the western slope. However, if you live in eastern Utah and you're waking up this morning to a little bit of some precipitation, well, we are seeing just a little bit of some storms over into eastern Utah, but most of Colorado staying very dry, and we're actually going to stay that way for a while, and that's going to help us heat up. But our temperatures right now mostly into the 60s. 66 in Grand Junction, 61 in Delta, and 62 degrees into Montrose. And we'll work on getting even hotter because we have all this dry air that's just basically been sitting with us over the last week. Still working on it coming in. In fact, we have a lot of it still building off into the west, and that's going to continue to move over mostly into the western slope as well as to the rest of the state. You can really see it coming on in. And with that, well, that's going to encourage a lot of sun rays to come and heat us up even more. The only thing is we're actually changing a little bit in some pressure as well, and we actually have some possible gusts mostly into the afternoon and evening hours. These say we're going to be mostly into the 10 to 20 mile per hour region, but we could see gusts up to 35 miles per hour. And with dry air as well as some wind, well, that means we have a chance for some fire concerns. So we'll see a red flag warning for today. That's going to go until noon through 8 p.m. for today, so be very careful with any ignition sources. As far as what's going on for the rest of your 7-day forecast, we're looking at 99 for today, 96 for tomorrow. We'll look at some sunny conditions Saturday and Sunday all the way until about Monday. For Montrose, high of 96 for today and 93 for tomorrow. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. We will be right back.